Retirement. Quiet days, simple routines, a peaceful heart. I remember my full-time job, working on an assembly line for a manufacturing company. Even though the hours were long and repetitive, there was a rhythm to it, a sense of purpose. Those days are gone now. Today, I'm a retired woman, a former production line operator who has traded in her time card for a life full of small joys. Reading, writing, filming short videos, and practicing Tai Chi. I'm truly grateful that retirement brought me to this point, a gentle, contented chapter where every day feels meaningful. Summer is just beginning, and we're already feeling the stickiness of mid-July. Even though my weather app says mostly cloudy every day, the surprise rainstorms we've been getting only make the air feel heavier. The humidity after the shower never brings relief, only a deeper sense of heat and dampness that creeps into your bones. On Mondays, my husband, well, he still goes to work, bless him, returns to the office, and I settle into my own routine at home. I strip the bed linens and wash them. Then I spend time organizing the closets, going through drawers, folding or tossing things. Sweating through the whole process, I finally sit down in the freshly cleaned room with a cup of tea. In that moment, I felt a swell of happiness. Over the past 5 years of retirement, I've learned that I don't crave big social gatherings or drop-in visits. Instead, I treasure time alone, and these 3 daily rituals have enriched my inner life, bringing tranquility and quiet joy. 1. Tidying up equals clearing the mind. I'm naturally introverted, with a touch of social anxiety, and I'm a slow-to-warm person. Give me a big group of strangers, and I feel lost. But give me solitude, and I thrive. Cleaning the house has become my mindfulness practice. Sorting through the living room, grouping items on the coffee table, deciding what to keep or toss. It grounds me. I declutter with intention. Items I don't need go into storage or get donated. My coffee table holds only the tea set. The dining table is reserved just for meals. As I straighten the bookshelf, memories surface. A postcard from my daughter's college days. A love letter from my husband, penned more than 2 decades ago. A little note from my daughter explaining how she spent her allowance. Folding laundry, dusting shelves, dividing keepsakes and discardables. These everyday tasks are the loom on which my memories are woven. They fill my days with a quiet richness, a subtle and constant happiness. 2. Tai Chi every morning equals balance in body and mind. Lately, morning rain has been disrupting my outdoor routine. But inside the living room, I continue my gentle movements. 8. Brocade Qigong. A few Tai Chi forms. All to calm the mind, even if the rain keeps me indoors. However, this morning I got lucky. By 9 a.m., the sun broke through. I changed into my loose-fitting Tai Chi attire, hopped on my little electric scooter, and headed to the lakeside boardwalk near the community pond, where lotus blooms float on glassy water. There, I performed all 108 moves of my cleared form routine. At the end, my whole body hummed with vitality, sweat beaded and dripped like tiny springs of renewal. Somewhere out there, I know there are fellow Tai Chi enthusiasts who feel the same peaceful buzz afterward. Every night, I fall asleep hoping for another sunny dawn, another opportunity to reclaim my quiet spot, breathe deeply, and let the simple flow of Tai Chi guide me. Back when I was working, I sometimes took leaves just to attend workshops on this practice. My passion seemed nearly fanatical to coworkers. They wondered, "Why are you so obsessed with Tai Chi? What does it do for you?" And I would answer, "Tai Chi calms the mind. It stops me from obsessing over past regrets or future worries." After years of regular practice, I've noticed how my emotions have stabilized. I no longer bend my mood to other people's opinions or feel pushed around by what others think of me. Through this gentle martial art, I've cultivated resilience and peace. 3. Reading and writing equals nourishing the inner life. Reading and placing pen to paper have become a joyful secondary career. I stand at my writing desk, always with books around me, sometimes streaming soft classical strings through my speakers. I practice staying grounded in a strong stance, like a martial artist even while reading, elevating my energy even during quiet reflection. Exciting passages prompt me to lift my leg in a joyful stretch. Bookshelves on casters roll from room to room, so my collection is always at hand, anywhere I am. First thing every morning, I write for an hour, thoughts, reflections. After Tai Chi, I spend another hour shaping those thoughts into short stories. I delight in exploring other people's narratives, families, communities, unexpected kindnesses. Then, I transform them with my own voice, weaving themes of compassion, integrity, and everyday heroism. Working within a 2,000-word framework, I craft mini-stories with bullet point outlines, inspired by my teachers. When ideas stall, I turn to daily life, a neighbor's surprise kindness, a morning's dew on grass, a memory of my married years. There's a beauty in the ordinary, that smoky warmth of human life, as one writer described, resonates deeply with readers. Some readers ask me, can reading and writing become a retirement side gig? Do I need to pay to learn? I tell them, yes, there's value in investing in your learning. Many writers flock to Tai Chi in the park, thinking mimicking gestures is the essence, but without instruction, you drift. Writing is the same. Proper guidance builds the foundation. Structure for voice, rhythm, impact. More and more seniors discover self-publishing or community newsletters as creative outlets. It fills their days. It enriches their years. One's life grows fuller, not busier, but richer. Adding truly American examples and context. Let me share stories closer to home from folks living in small towns and suburbs across the U.S. Betty, 68, retired school librarian. She filled her kitchen counters with flash drives and notebooks when she discovered memoir writing. She joined a local Sunday Scribblers group, paid a modest enrollment fee, and started publishing essays in a regional magazine. Her favorite piece, the story of meeting her grandchild's teacher for the first time, writing helped her bring humor and heart into every sentence. George, 72, former postal worker. He joined a community center Tai Chi class, twice a week, drizzles or shine. He says that the slow, deliberative flow calmed his hypertension and made his arthritis more manageable. What came unexpectedly was the friendships, the morning coffee chats before class, the sense of belonging. George still says, it's not the moves, it's the quiet power of friendship. A personal story to illustrate life stages. I once read about a 63-year-old man, let's call him Walter, who lost his wife early in retirement. He and his late wife had planned to move in with their son and daughter-in-law, only to be turned away after his wife passed. Left alone, he found solace not in dating apps or agencies, but dancing. At the local senior center, he discovered ballroom dance, what they called joint partner dancing, and, like my Tai Chi, felt attracted to more than just movement. He met someone his own age, Megan, who also loved the dance floor. They shared water breaks and laughter, and Walter felt hopeful. When he offered support, like paying for dance lessons to help her son's tuition, it seemed generous. But when she asked to be on the property deed as a condition of marriage, Walter hesitated. He realized real protection came from his own independence and wisdom, so he gracefully ended the relationship. They parted after a brief month, but for Walter the lesson was clear. Meaningful companionship is rooted in respect and mutual care, not transactions. 3 daily habits that nourish retirees' hearts. Here's a summary of the practices that have shaped my own retirement and that of many American seniors I've known. Habit: what it does, why it matters. Tidy and organized space quiet the mind. Relive memories helps process emotions. Let go of the unnecessary. Tai Chi or gentle exercise build physical strength. Calm the spirit stabilizes emotions, builds community, eases stress. Read and write daily expand awareness. Share stories keeps the mind sharp, fosters connection, purpose. Any combination of these habits, focused over time, leads to emotional clarity, a sense of purpose beyond the end of one's career, a more peaceful, composed outlook on the future. Final encouragement. If you've made it this far in retirement, dear reader, please take heart. Your days need not be filled with grand adventures. True contentment often lives in the simple routines that honor your body, sharp your mind, and center your spirit. Embrace the quiet joy of cleaning a drawer, savoring the memories it uncovers. Feel the gentle power of movement, whether Tai Chi, gentle stretching, or ballroom steps. Open a book, pick up a pen, and let your voice join the chorus of stories shaping our world. You're building more than memories, you're crafting meaning. You're not just growing older, you're growing richer, wiser, stronger. Thank you for reading today. I hope this reflection has touched your heart. If you'd like more stories, reflections, or senior life tips, please subscribe. Let's grow, melt away loneliness, and embrace each beautifully ordinary day together. Until next time, may your heart be light, your steps be steady, and your words speak love.